7 in 10 Americans fear cancer more than any other disease. We spend billions on treatments, yet we might be overlooking something remarkable sitting on our kitchen shelves. Have you ever wondered why that little orange box has been sitting in kitchens across America for over 170 years? That humble powder costs less than $1 but might be the most versatile substance in your home. I'm talking about baking soda sodium bicarbonate, and today, I'm going to share 10 life-changing benefits that could transform your health, home, and daily routine. What if I told you that one of the most powerful health tools isn't locked behind a prescription or a hefty price tag? What if it's been hiding in plain sight all along? Today we're diving deep into the science and practical applications of baking soda. From fighting serious diseases to enhancing athletic performance, from solving everyday problems to saving you hundreds on personal care products. By the end of our time together, you'll never look at that orange box the same way again. Let's unlock the power of this ordinary-looking white powder. Here's something the pharmaceutical companies don't want front and center. Cancer tumors love acid. They thrive in it. But what if you could neutralize that acid without disrupting your body's natural balance? Baking soda does exactly that. Research from Ludwig Cancer Research and other respected institutions has shown that baking soda can make tumors less acidic, potentially slowing their growth while keeping healthy cells safe. An expert shares, what makes sodium bicarbonate particularly interesting is its ability to specifically target the tumor microenvironment without causing systemic alkalosis. This selective action is what has caught researchers' attention. Let me be clear, baking soda is not a cancer cure. But emerging research suggests it could be a powerful adjunct to conventional treatments. In studies with animal models, when baking soda was added to drinking water, it raised the pH around tumors, making it harder for cancer cells to spread. Human clinical trials are now underway to explore these effects further. Think about it. While we're developing complex and expensive cancer drugs, could one of our allies be this simple compound that costs pennies per dose? The simplest solution might have been hiding in your kitchen all along. Did you know that 1 in 7 American adults has chronic kidney disease? Most don't even know it until it's advanced. We're literally processing our poor kidneys to death with acidic diets, medications, and stress. Too much acidity forces your kidneys into overdrive. They're working around the clock to maintain your blood pH, and that constant strain can lead to chronic kidney disease. Here's where baking soda enters the picture. It buffers that acid, easing the strain and potentially slowing the progression of kidney disease. A kidney specialist, when asked, had this to say: "In my clinical practice, I've seen remarkable benefits when patients with metabolic acidosis use sodium bicarbonate supplements. Their disease progression slows, and many report improved quality of life." This isn't just anecdotal. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that patients with chronic kidney disease who took sodium bicarbonate supplements had a dramatically slower decline in kidney function compared to those who didn't. The implications are profound. Could this cheap pantry staple be the kidney hack no one's talking about? Before you run to your kitchen, though, remember that kidney disease requires proper medical supervision. Always consult your doctor before starting any supplement regimen, even one as simple as baking soda. 60 million Americans experience heartburn at least once a month, and many reach for expensive over-the-counter medications for relief. I used to be one of them, spending $30 a month on antacids before I discovered what was already in my pantry. Baking soda is nature's fast-acting antacid. The science is straightforward. It neutralizes stomach acid almost immediately. When you mix a half teaspoon in water and drink it, you're delivering instant relief to heartburn, bloating, acid reflux, and even the pain of stomach ulcers quick. Easy. Natural. And it costs roughly 3 cents per dose compared to commercial antacids at 50 cents or more. An important note: while baking soda works wonders for occasional heartburn, it's not ideal for daily, long-term use. The sodium content can be problematic for those watching their salt intake, and it doesn't address underlying causes like GERD. But for occasional relief? Nothing beats it. Half a teaspoon in 4 ounces of water. Sip slowly. Feel the relief. Why pay for expensive meds when the cure has been right there all along? Have you ever pushed yourself to the limit during a workout, only to have your muscles scream, "Stop," when you knew you had more to give? You're not alone. The burn that cuts your workout short is often caused by lactic acid buildup. Here's where things get interesting. Elite athletes have been using baking soda as a legal performance enhancer for decades. When lactic acid builds up during intense exercise, it creates that burning sensation that limits your performance. Baking soda swoops in, neutralizing that burn so you can push harder and recover faster. A meta-analysis of 40 studies found that sodium bicarbonate supplementation can delay fatigue by up to 24%, speed recovery between high-intensity intervals, boost endurance in events lasting 17 minutes. The International Olympic Committee recognizes sodium bicarbonate as a legitimate performance enhancer. That's right, Olympic athletes are using the same stuff you bake cookies with to gain a competitive edge. But don't just chug it, use it with care. The proper protocol is about 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight, taken about 60-90 minutes before intense exercise. And always start with a smaller dose to see how your body responds. Too much can cause digestive distress, not what you want mid-workout. Whether you're an elite athlete or just want to get more out of your gym time, this kitchen staple might be your next secret weapon. Nearly half of all Americans will develop at least one cavity by age 40, and 3 in 4 will experience a fungal infection like athlete's foot in their lifetime. We spend billions on treatments, when an effective solution might be right under our noses. Baking soda battles the real grime, bad bacteria inside your body and on your skin. Its alkaline nature creates an environment where harmful microbes simply can't thrive. It kills cavity-causing germs and wipes out stubborn fungal infections on skin and nails. For oral health, brushing with baking soda or adding it to your toothpaste increases its effectiveness against cavity-causing bacteria. For fungal infections, a paste of baking soda and water applied to affected areas can help resolve athlete's foot, nail fungus, and even certain types of skin rashes. The best part? It's totally natural and safe for most people, unlike some antimicrobial chemicals that might bring unwanted side effects. I used to struggle with recurrent athlete's foot until I discovered the baking soda foot soak. Now, a simple soak with a tablespoon of baking soda in warm water keeps it at bay without the harsh chemicals. Brush it on, rinse with it, or paste it up. Your body's new cleanup crew was hiding in the kitchen all along. Did you know that 1 in 8 Americans report skin irritation from commercial deodorants and antiperspirants? And yet, we collectively spend over $3 billion a year on these products. I've secretly battled sensitive skin my entire life. Commercial deodorants left me with rashes and irritation, but I was too embarrassed to talk about it. Maybe you've been there too? Baking soda neutralizes odor naturally, and costs next to nothing. It doesn't mask odors like perfumed products. It actually prevents them by creating an environment where odor-causing bacteria can't thrive. Just a light dusting or a simple paste under your arms keeps you fresh without the chemicals. For those with sensitive skin, diluting it slightly with cornstarch makes it even gentler. 3 parts baking soda, 2 parts cornstarch, 5-10 drops essential oil, optional, enough coconut oil to create a paste. The average American spends about $70 a year on deodorant. A baking soda alternative costs roughly $5 for the same period. That's a 93% savings for something that many people find works better. Natural, effective, and budget-friendly. This might be the easiest switch you'll ever make. Americans spend over $1.4 billion annually on teeth whitening, yet 3 in 5 are still unhappy with the color of their teeth. I used to drop $40 on whitening strips that left my gums sensitive for days. What if I told you that baking soda is actually more effective at removing surface stains than many commercial whitening products? Baking soda's mild abrasiveness gently removes surface stains without damaging enamel. Its alkaline nature also neutralizes acid-loving bacteria that cause bad breath and cavities. Dr. Oswald Bryant, a dentist at McGill Hospital, said, "Sodium bicarbonate has been used in dentistry for decades. It's effective, gentle on enamel when used properly, and has additional benefits beyond just cleaning. A study in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry found that toothpastes containing baking soda removed up to 5 times more plaque in hard-to-reach areas compared to non-baking soda toothpastes. For a simple at-home treatment, mix a paste of baking soda with water and brush normally. Do this 2-3 times a week in addition to your regular brushing. For fresher breath, a simple rinse with baking soda and water helps neutralize the compounds that cause bad breath at the source. Your $1 million smile doesn't need to cost more than $1. It's been in your kitchen all along. The average American woman spends $3,756 per year on beauty products. Men aren't far behind at $2,928. Yet, 4 in 10 Americans report dissatisfaction with their skin despite this investment. I've struggled with combination skin my entire adult life, oily in some places, dry in others. Department store products never seemed to help, but this simple paste has been my game changer. Baking soda offers multiple skin benefits. Gently exfoliates dead skin cells, balances skin pH, reduces inflammation from acne and other skin conditions, soothes itchy skin from insect bites and rashes. For exfoliation, create a paste with 3 parts baking soda to 1 part water. Massage gently onto damp skin, then rinse. For acne, a paste applied directly to blemishes can reduce inflammation and help draw out impurities. For sunburn relief, add half a cup to a cool bath and soak to reduce inflammation and itching. A word of caution: baking soda is alkaline, while skin is naturally slightly acidic. Some people might find it too drying for regular use. Always test a small area first, and consider following with a moisturizer if needed. Could the solution to clearer, more balanced skin be this simple? For many, the answer is yes, and it costs pennies compared to fancy products. 3 out of 4 Americans live with digestive discomfort, gas, bloating, indigestion, often reaching for expensive over-the-counter remedies that mask symptoms rather than address causes. Beyond its well-known heartburn relief properties, baking soda can be a powerful ally for overall digestive health. Small amounts of baking soda in water can reduce gas and bloating, help neutralize stomach acid that's refluxing into the esophagus, potentially alleviate symptoms of acid-related digestive disorders. Gastroenterologist had this to say: "What makes sodium bicarbonate interesting from a medical perspective is that it works with the body's natural buffering systems. It doesn't completely shut down acid production like some medications, which can have unintended consequences for digestion." A fascinating study published in the journal Clinical Gastroenterology and Hepatology found that small amounts of baking soda could help reduce symptoms in patients with irritable bowel syndrome with diarrhea. For occasional digestive discomfort, 1/4 teaspoon in 8 ounces of water, sip slowly. Important safety note: baking soda should not be used as a regular digestive aid without medical supervision, especially for people with high blood pressure, heart or kidney conditions, or those taking certain medications. It's a tool for occasional use, not daily consumption. That said, for those occasional moments of digestive distress, this simple remedy could provide the relief you've been searching for, without the hefty price tag of specialty products. The average American household spends over $600 annually on cleaning products, many of which contain harsh chemicals. Yet 65% of us worry about these chemicals' impacts on our health and the environment. We've already explored baking soda's personal health benefits, but its household uses extend far beyond scrubbing sinks. Fire extinguisher. Keep a box in your kitchen as a first response for grease fires. Baking soda releases carbon dioxide when heated, helping smother flames. Refrigerator deodorizer. An open box absorbs odors better than commercial products that just mask them with fragrance. Carpet refresher. Sprinkle before vacuuming to neutralize pet and food odors at the source. Fruit and vegetable wash. A baking soda solution removes up to 96% of pesticide residues according to a study from the University of Massachusetts. Natural fabric softener. A half cup in the rinse cycle softens clothes without the chemical residue of commercial softeners. One of my favorite discoveries was using baking soda to extend the life of cut flowers. A pinch in the vase water helps prevent bacterial growth, keeping arrangements fresh days longer. By making these simple substitutions, the average household could save over $300 annually while reducing exposure to potentially harmful chemicals. It's not just about cleaning anymore, it's about creating a healthier, more sustainable home environment with this versatile powder. We've just explored 10 remarkable benefits of a substance most of us take for granted. From fighting serious diseases to enhancing athletic performance, from solving everyday problems to saving you hundreds on personal care products, baking soda truly is a wonder of modern life. What makes baking soda especially valuable in today's world is its triple benefit. It's effective, often outperforming specialized products. It's economical, saving you money across multiple categories. It's environmentally friendly, reducing chemical usage and packaging waste. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one important thought. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are also the simplest. In our complex, modern world, we often overlook the basics in favor of the specialized and expensive. Baking soda reminds us that effectiveness doesn't have to be complicated. That health doesn't always come from a prescription. That cleanliness doesn't require harsh chemicals. That little orange box in your kitchen represents something profound, the power of simplicity. I hope this exploration has inspired you to look at baking soda with fresh eyes and experiment with some of these applications in your own life. As always, remember to use appropriate caution, especially with health applications, and consult healthcare professionals when needed. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the remarkable world of sodium bicarbonate. Until next time, here's to finding extraordinary power in ordinary things.